I was sitting across from his parents at dinner, trying not to fidget in my chair, when his mother looked up from her plate and said, "It's so nice to finally meet her, the other woman who stole his heart." My fork clattered to the floor, an accidental metaphor for how my world was about to crash. I glanced at him, hoping for a reassuring smile or some indication that this was a horrible misunderstanding. Instead, his face turned an unsettling shade of pale, confirming my worst fears. I wasn't the only one in his life, I was just the one who didn't know. In the days that followed, pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place with sickening clarity. Late nights at work, mysterious calls he took in the other room, and those unexplained weekends away that he said were business trips suddenly made sense. After confronting him, he confessed with tears in his eyes, swearing he loved me more, that the other relationship was nothing but a mistake. But how could I believe him when everything about us was built on deception? I felt trapped in a twisted game where the rules kept changing, and I was always a step behind. I decided to confront the other woman, a meeting fraught with tension and curiosity. She was surprisingly gracious, a stark contrast to the villain I had imagined. She had known about me all along and had been led to believe I was the one who didn't care, who kept him waiting. It was then we realized we'd both been living parallel lives, each of us the unknowing pawn in his selfish game. We shared stories over coffee, a reluctant camaraderie born from betrayal, and it became clear that neither of us was the villain in this story. In the end, we both walked away, stronger for the shared understanding that we'd been manipulated by someone who didn't deserve either of us. As I processed the chaos, I found an unexpected sense of peace in the truth. The internal conflict, the struggle between anger and heartbreak, transformed into a powerful resolve never to let anyone else define my worth. The twist? I realized that the real betrayal wasn't just his infidelity but how I had betrayed myself by ignoring the warning signs. This revelation, more than anything, set me free.